you guys, I'm Miss Lee and this is my friend Randy the goat, and we are here at my house on my farm to welcome you to Easter Jam with Greystone Kids. We are so pumped that you are here. Now, what is Easter Jam? Easter Jam is fun, it's interactive, and you're gonna play some serious games. What do you need to do? Well, you need to buckle up and get ready, okay? I need you to grab your brother, your sister, your aunt, your uncle, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, whoever you are at home with right now. Tell them to get ready because we are about to play some games. If you have some supplies to play with us, grab those now. You will need marshmallows or peeps, toothpicks, socks, a laundry basket or a basket of any kind, and you will need a piece of paper and a marker, okay? If you don't have those supplies, no worries at all. Don't worry about it. Miss Lena and Miss Stephanie will show you exactly how much fun the games are. You can participate without the supplies. No worries at all. So, is everybody ready? Give me a thumbs up. Are you ready for Easter Jam? Randy, are you ready for Easter Jam? I think he is. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Easter, a time for fake grass, plastic eggs, these things, chocolate bunnies, and people dressed as bunnies. And then there are the weird parts of Easter, like fake grass, plastic eggs, these things, chocolate bunnies, and people dressed as bunnies, which is interesting. But what does all this stuff have to do with Easter? And if this holiday is about more than candy and wearing uncomfortable clothes to church and lunch with your relatives, what makes Easter happy?
Okay, so hear me out. There's two kinds of people in this world. Those that like these things and those like me who just don't. I mean, I don't understand how somebody could eat something so cute and grainy at the same time. All right, so I want to hear from you. Put your thumbs up right now if you like Peeps. Okay. Now put your thumbs down if you're like, nope, not for me. Okay. So we have some different opinions here. But regardless of whether you like Peeps or not, I have a fun game for you. Your family's gonna love it. This is the ultimate game of Peeps jousting. So get ready, because I'm about to tell you everything that you need and how to play in just a minute. Okay, the first thing you want to do is divide your family into two teams. Team A, Team B. Both teams need their own Peep. If you don't have a Peep, that's okay. You can use a large marshmallow. Then you want to get creative. So you can change your team names up to Sir Peeps a lot or Susie Sprinkles. You can also decorate your Peep. Give them crazy eyebrows. Give them a mustache. Go wild. Let those creative juices flow. Now's the fun part. You're going to get your joust, also known as a toothpick. Each team is going to put their joust inside of their Peep or your marshmallow if you don't have Peeps. And then you're going to put them on a microwavable plate. Now, there's no social distancing here. You want these Peeps to get as close as they can to each other, like so. And now it's time for the main event. Put your jousting Peeps inside the microwave and set that timer for 45 seconds. Now, it's probably not gonna go that long, but you need to watch. So stand back at a safe distance with your family and watch and see what happens to your Peeps. The winning team is the team whose joust, aka toothpick, touches the other Peep first. So if you don't have Peeps or marshmallows, that's okay. I'm gonna show you what ours looks like at the end of this. So go ahead, get all the supplies you need, press pause, and I'll be ready for you when you're finished. Okay, how'd it go? Who won? Make sure you send in your pictures and that you tag us, Greystone Kids. Went a lot better than I expected. Looks like Sir Peeps-a-Lot won today. Okay, you ready for another game? This game, all you need is a clothes basket and some socks. Dirty, clean, doesn't matter, they just need to have a pair. Go ahead and get whatever you need, press pause, and we'll be here to explain the rest.
Okay, everyone got your basket and your socks? Great, now you'll need to choose 2 people to play the game and 2 people to keep score. To get started, you'll take your socks and dump them into a pile on one side of the room. Don't worry, parents, they'll soon make their way back into the basket. Now take your basket and put it on the other side of the room. When I say go, You're going to find a sock and dig through the pile to find the match. Then you're going to roll the socks up into a ball or an Easter egg like this, and you're going to toss them into the basket. The player with the most number of baskets at the end of the timer wins. If you don't have anyone to keep score, that's okay. It just means you're going to have to keep up with your own number of baskets. That means everyone's going to be on the honor system, all right? Parents, I'm looking at you. Okay, guys, if you need to pause right now to get everything and everyone into place, go ahead and do that. Just pause the video, and I'll be waiting right here when you get back. Everybody ready? Great. We're going to put a 1-minute timer on the clock. This Easter egg throwdown is happening in 3, 2, 1, and go! I think the winner should get socks. Just kidding. But adults, make sure to give the winner of that game a special prize today. Maybe even one of these things. Okay, maybe not. I sure hope you guys are having fun. We're celebrating because it's Easter. If you don't know the whole Easter story, that's okay. We're going to talk about that today. And you're going to find out what makes Easter one of the happiest days of all. But before we do that, I know that your family and friends would love to hear from you, but you have a few options. So pause the screen right now and choose one of the challenges to find out how to wish your peeps a happy Easter.
Okay, you guys. So I literally just had like 9 texts come through on my watch. So I know we're celebrating a little bit differently today, and it's a little weird because we're all at home, but Easter is joy. Jesus is joy. And it's such a beautiful, beautiful story. It's also a very simple story. Raise your hand if you know what simple means. Yes, simple means very clear. Simple means there's no confusion. And that's what the story of Jesus Christ is. You guys get ready.
In the beginning, God created everything. He formed people in His very own image. But then, we turned away from God. Sin entered the world, like a dark stain. Still, God loved us so deeply that He made a plan to rescue us. At just the right moment, God sent His very own Son, Jesus, to live among us. Jesus healed hearts and minds and bodies. Thousands gathered to hear Him teach. Instead of giving lots of new rules, Jesus turned things upside down by making it simple. Love God, love others. After 3 years of traveling and teaching, Jesus and His disciples entered Jerusalem to celebrate the Passover feast. Huge crowds gathered to welcome Him. But while the crowds cheered for Jesus, the religious leaders made plans to arrest Him. He was turning their world upside down, and they wanted Him gone. As Jesus celebrated the Passover meal with His friends, He told them that He would be leaving, but would return. His friends didn't understand. That night, one of Jesus' followers, Judas, led soldiers to arrest Him the religious leaders gave Jesus a fake trial and then sent him to Pilate, the Roman governor, who could have him killed. Pilate found Jesus had broken no law and tried to release him. But a mob called for Jesus to be killed. Pilate gave in and handed Jesus over to the Roman soldiers. Jesus was forced to carry the heavy beams of his own wooden cross. On a hill called Golgotha, the soldiers nailed Jesus' hands and feet to the rough wood. The soldiers and people who passed by laughed and mocked him. But from the cross, Jesus asked God to forgive them. Finally, Jesus called out, "It is finished." Then he died. The earth shook. Rocks split open. Even the soldiers cried, "Surely he was the Son of God." One of Jesus' followers took his body and placed it in a tomb cut from the rock. A huge stone blocked the entrance. Jesus' friends were devastated. They had believed that Jesus was the one God promised, the one who would rescue them, but now he was gone. Their whole world had turned upside down. Jesus' friends stayed hidden in fear for 3 days. But early Sunday morning, Mary Magdalene, a close friend of Jesus, hurried to the tomb. She planned to anoint Jesus' body with special spices. As Mary neared the tomb, she saw the stone had been rolled away. The tomb was empty. Mary turned to see a man standing near. She didn't recognize him until he said, "Mary." It was Jesus, alive. Jesus told her, "Do not hold on to me. I have not yet ascended to the Father. Instead, go to those who believe in me." Jesus, God's Son, became like us to lay down his life. Through God's power, he defeated death for all of us, and sin was washed away. One day, he's promised to return, so we can live with him forever.
I mean, wow. Isn't that just the most beautiful story you've ever heard? It is my most favorite story. God sent Jesus here so that I don't have to worry about anything. He is greater than all of my worries. I can do anything with him. I can do anything because Jesus is alive. I can have hope because Jesus is alive. I can be brave because Jesus is alive. I don't have to worry because Jesus is alive. You know what? I actually want you to take that piece of paper that you have, and I want you to write this down. I want you to write down, "I can blank because Jesus is alive." I want you to make a sheet of paper just like this, and I want you to take a second. I want you to talk it over with whoever you're with right now. Your mom, your dad, brother, sister, aunt, uncle, stepmom, stepdad, whoever it may be. I want you to talk this over, and I want you to fill in that blank. And then you know what? I want you to have your adult that's with you to take a picture and post it. Put it on Facebook. Tag us, Greystone Kids, because we want to see all of the things that you guys know can happen because Jesus is alive. We can't wait to see it. So we're going to go ahead and hit pause, and you guys do that right now, okay? Here we go. Don't you guys love those family conversations? I know we do. I love to talk about all of the things that we can do because Jesus is alive. It's such a reason to be happy and to celebrate and be joyful, right? Jesus is alive. It's so exciting. So I've got a couple other things to tell you, but first I need you to grab your parent. Can you grab your parent or your brother or your sister, whoever you're watching with? Yep, tell them to come here. Say, "Come here." Okay, parents, I'm going to post a link in the comments for you guys. If today is your first time with us, or watching any Greystone online service, we would love for you to fill out that communication card. We actually give $5 for every card to the COVID-19 response team in your honor. So we would love for you to take a quick second and fill that out. Okay? Now, back to the kids. Kids, do I have you back? Yes. All right. Here's your last big, huge challenge. You guys ready? Here we go. I need you to look to your right. Now look to your left. Now, gather all of those people that you see. Gather them around, okay? Because you are going outside, no matter what you look like, no matter what you're wearing, and you are going to take the greatest Easter family photo, sibling photo, whoever you're with right now, okay? You could even throw on like a Snapchat filter, maybe some bunny ears from Instagram, whatever you want to do. But we are going to make a joyful, happy memory right now. And I want you to post it on Facebook, tag us on Facebook, post it on Instagram, tag us on Instagram. We can't wait to see you guys. And it would bring myself and Miss Lena and Miss Stephanie and all of the rest of the Gkids team so much joy. We know the volunteers miss you. We want them to see your faces too. So go outside, take your pictures, post us, and tag us. We love you. We miss you. Happy Easter to all. Jesus is alive. Praise God. Have a wonderful, happy day. Bye-bye.
Jesus is alive. The empty cross, the empty grave, life eternal, you have won the day. Shout it out, Jesus is alive. He's alive. Oh, happy day, happy day. You wash my sin away. Oh, happy day, happy day. I'll never be the same. Forever I'm changed. I'll never be the same. When I stand in that place, realize meeting face to face, I am yours, Jesus, you are mine. In this joy, perfect peace, earthly pain finally will cease. Celebrate, Jesus is